Okay. Um, Masooma, I guess your company's name is Source Publishers, and would you like to tell us something about Source Publishers?
Yeah. See, we started Source Publishers in around 1997. My father has been a bookseller all his life, but Source Publishers as a company was started primarily by my father around 1997. And I was at that time practicing law, and I had also got married, and I had a kid. So law was becoming a little difficult for me because I was in Delhi and didn't have very many support systems here. So practicing law was getting a little tough for me, given the fact that I had to manage a little baby. So since my father's company was happening at that time and it had just started, I decided to be part of it and help in the formation of the company and create it as such. So to that extent, one has been involved from day one, and that's how we started Source Publishers. It's actually very interesting how we started the company. We started it virtually from scratch. There was nothing with us, and we decided, this again is my father's idea, to start with one directory, which he says will do wonders and magic, and is something which is required at that time. It was called the Creative Source Book. It was a source book of information, basically, of people involved in design, people involved in creative activities, right from photographers to artists to copywriters to graphic designers and visualizers and people who provide the equipment as well as services and technology, and agencies, ad agencies. So basically the whole creative world. So it was called the Creative Source Book. And so we decided to launch this book, this directory as such. And we worked really hard for almost a year, and we actually went out into the field and collected data. There wasn't any organized source of information of this kind. And in the cities of Mumbai and Delhi, we worked and we went and met photographers, we met graphic designers, we went to ad agencies, got all the database and put together. And I think that was the launch of Source Publishers as a publishing company. First product was Creative Source Book, which was a huge hit and a huge success, because at that time there was no organized source of data.
Is this directory still there?
It is still there, but the relevance of it is really not there anymore, because the world has changed in the last 15 years. We've moved to a completely different kind of a world, and the relevance of a printed directory really doesn't stand out so much, because you want any information, you just Google it and you will get a number of results,
yes.
Which was not there in 97.
So what was the print run around then, and what is the print run of it now?
At that time we had started with a print run of 10,000 each for Mumbai and Delhi, because they were two separate directories. Now we haven't done it actually in the last 2 years, because we're still debating the relevance of a print product. So maybe a digital version of it can be done and can be worked out, but print really, I don't know how many people actually sit with the directory and open it and get database out. So the time has changed for it. But that was the time we started the company, and this was one big idea. It started with an idea. It started from the scratch, from nothing, out of nowhere, and this was one idea which kind of helped us form ourselves and create a path for a future.
Right.
For us and for our company.
So at the moment, I would say that there are a number of magazines also that you take out under Source Publishers. What are those magazines?
Actually, the way we have grown is very interesting. We haven't had a fixed roadmap that you go straight, then turn right, then turn left, and that's where your destination is. It's just not been that. We have moved with ideas, and we've moved with things which we feel there's a need for, things which will work, and things where where we can